Hey folks, this is Matt aka Slash, and welcome back to Slash Build. It has been a while. Unfortunately, my house was hit with, I'm gonna say, the plague. It certainly felt that way anyway. I don't know exactly where it started, but for some reason we were just all hammered by some sort of stomach bug, and between caring for the family and then ending up with it myself, I wasn't able to get any recordings out for a while. Everything that I had to release over the past few weeks has been stuff that I recorded, previous to the illness hitting. But we are back, and we have a glass dome on top of the Ender Egg Shrine. This took a little while to do because it's very difficult working with the glass, especially with the connected textures turned on. Trying to get it exactly the way that the Minecraft Structure Planner application says that it should be designed, but it's looking pretty good. Now what I'd like to do with it today though is just plain like this. It looks a little weird because it's not really supported by anything. So I made a bunch of slabs and stairs. I want to get up there and just place a bunch of supports around it. I'm thinking probably just go these 4 axes. Have a support that goes across this way and one that goes across this way out of these stone bricks. So let's see if we can get up there. And we can. So, oh, you know what? I need actual stone brick as well for that portion. Because what we need to do, let's put those down where the shovel usually goes, is we're going to go something like this. We'll put that there. And then we'll go here. And then this needs to go up too, so we'll go here. And then anytime we're rounding a corner like this, we're going to put a stair. Like that. And then if we've got room to run, we'll put a half slab. Or just a slab, technically. So hard to get out of the habit of calling them half slabs. Because like a half slab, I think I've mentioned this before, but a half slab would be like a quarter of this height. Which you can get in Feed the Beast with red power, so I try to avoid using that term to avoid confusion. But unfortunately, it just confuses me. Yeah, it's good to be back in here. I'm a little rusty, I think, with this world. I did do, obviously, quite a bit off camera getting this dome in. I raised these up a bit. This one, obviously, I'm still, and that one over there. Actually, I guess those two haven't been raised yet. That one's been raised, and this one's in progress. I think this is the right height here, level with this. Yeah. Let me just pop these in here real quick. Needed to raise these towers because when the dome was being put on, it was intersecting with the roofs. And it wasn't really working. So I needed to bring this up so that the dome had curves inward after, or like as it curves inward, it leaves the tower as opposed to the roof overhanging here. I may take this up a little bit more for the roof, and I'm thinking I'm just going to do a completely different roof design. Phone going off. Oops, that's not the right block. But I also spend a lot of time, obviously, getting the dome in place off camera. Because that was more time intensive than anything else. I knew that was going to happen. Why did I even try? It wasn't technically a challenge, so to speak. But I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And so it's difficult to get these blocks laid the way that I want them to. so that they end up looking, perfect. Like, it needs to be symmetrical. If I've messed up somewhere in a corner or something like that, then it's a problem. What is that over there? Oh, those are the ladders for the crop farm, like wheat, potatoes, carrots. Those are the ladders that access the roof hatch for replanting. That must be right on a chunk boundary, so only the ladder's loaded. That's hilarious, and that's the melon farm right there. Only the front door loaded to that. That's pretty hilarious. I've never been this distance out that the world cut off right there. That's funny. So yeah, my perfectionist nature, led me to take a lot of time just fiddling with the little details, making sure that I didn't get anything asymmetrical, didn't have anything off. And it's possible I still do, but as long as I can't tell, then I'm happy. And this is where you, as the viewer, get to mess with me and say, hey, over in the, in that corner over there, there's a block that's wrong. And I'm going to have to go look and make sure that it's correct. I don't know why I'm encouraging you to do this. I'm insane. Maybe that's a lingering effect of the illness. Oops. Finish this up and then take a look from underneath. I think what I want to do once this is in place is I want to also replicate it underneath, building out from underneath here, which is going to be a big pain in the butt because I'm going to have to make a bunch of scaffolding. Geronimo. Ow. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty nice, just like that. I do think that it needs the ones underneath, so that it looks like it's actually supporting it rather than glued to it and holding it up. And obviously over here at the entranceway, this is going to have to be fixed up a little bit. This is going to come over somehow. I don't know if I showed this either in the previous episode, because I don't actually remember. It's been so long, I don't remember where we were in the progress of this. Did I even have these walls up? Now that I think about it, I don't know if I actually had these walls up yet. But at the top of the walls, I put stairs that wrap around, and in order to get them to all corner, I had to cut them in here like this, where the wall wasn't. And so I just added these upside down stairs as supports so that it didn't look quite so derpy. And I'm actually quite happy with the way that that turned out. At some point, we're going to go through probably just these big panels, but we'll see what mood strikes us, and dress these up a little bit. Put in big windows or something along those lines. But for now, it will do as is. Let's grab some dirt in the torches place. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just grab a bunch of sand? Then we can pillar up and we can place torches to break the sand. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to start? I guess let's do it this way. Aha. Let's just pillar up from here and see how far we can reach. Let's see. So we'd be talking about shush dog. I don't know if you can hear him, but my dog is freaking out right now. How do we want to do this? Do we want to do just... See, the thing is, there's going to be something there. So I think we'll just do half slab. We'll keep with this theme. And you know what? Sand is just a bad idea. Whoops. Dang it. Let's not do the sand thing. Oh my gosh, the dog. 1 second, guys. Nanake! Come! Nanaki! Here, boy. Nanaki! Sorry about that. Trying to quiet the dog down. I don't know if that worked or not. He's still very wound up about something. I don't know what he's wound up about. I'm looking out my office window here and I don't see anything of import. But yet he is whining like a crazy dog. Alright, let's do that. And let's try from about here and see if we can limit the number of times we gotta move. Alright, so then from here we're talking about going like this. And then we have one there. Go up a little bit higher. There. Yeah, this is working out. This is going to come together. So a little bit of channel news. It should already be up if I didn't have problems. But on Saturday, I participated in a UHC competition, match, game, I guess, UHC game. And if you are not aware, UHC Ultra Hardcore is a mod for Minecraft that you don't recover health the way you normally would. Even with a full hunger bar, your hearts don't regenerate. The only ways to recover your health is from stuff like golden apples, which in UHC require ingots instead of nuggets to craft. And like health potions, but I think to make a health potion, obviously you need glycerine melon. And for glycerine melon, you need a gold block, I think, and a piece of melon. So you rarely, at least in the UHC that I've seen, you rarely see, whoops, dang it. You rarely see health potions being made. Generally, it's those golden apples that people rely on. And they give you the regeneration effect long enough to get 2 hearts back. And then you're out of luck again. Let's see, how far did we get here? Let's put this back there. Oh, what am I doing? Can't figure out where I want to place my items on my hotbar. Alright, we'll go here. And it was a lot of fun. It was being hosted by the folks at the Vintage Beef fan server. Good bunch of guys. I was on Caleb West's team. He is Minecraft Architected. I think that's the channel name. I'll double check it and post it in the description. Because I'm trying to remember whether he's Minecraft Architected on YouTube and MC Architected on Twitter or vice versa. I cannot recall. And now I am in bad way. Can I do this? If I hold back and dig that? Nope, that didn't work. Not enough momentum. But he's very cool. And I was on a team with him. He was the team leader. And then we also had 18 Q's, I guess it is the full username. Just kept calling her 18. Apparently she is a bit of a UHC veteran, as is Zuria, a friend of hers, who was also on our team. And we also had Tal. I'm not going to remember exactly what this is. We just called him Tal. Tal 3 4 Thren, I think. But Tau, basically, is what it boils down to. And it was a good team. No spoilers. I will let you watch the highlight reel if you have not seen it yet. But it was a blast. And I'm telling you this right now. I've got a bit of a UHC itch now. It was my first match, I think I said already, and I just had a blast. And I just want to play more UHC over and over and over again, as much as I can get at this point. There is a subreddit for Ultra Hardcore. When people are having games, they will post on there. So I may have to follow that subreddit more closely from now on. I don't think I'm actually following it right now, although I was previously aware of it. Alright, well, we're going to take a little break right here while I finish up putting this support in place, and we'll be back shortly. And we're back. And we're done. At least with this portion, anyway. I think that looks pretty good. It feels like the, like there's a shaft here in the middle, so to speak, being held together by the layers of brick. I think it looks good. Now, we might want to go with something different right at the top. That's a decision for another day, I think. Because really, what we could actually do here, now that I'm thinking about it, is we could put in some sort of chandelier or just suspended lighting over the area. That would be pretty cool. Maybe something, maybe like a ball of glowstone kind of thing representing the sun hanging over top of it would be cool. Something along those lines. But we will leave this project for now. Oop. Let's drop off all of these materials that we don't need. And we'll head back up to the base. I did want to show one little thing. I keep wanting to, just a quick interlude, I keep wanting to click a inventory tweak sorting button up here, but I don't have that installed. I want this pretty much vanilla. But I did want to show you one thing that I learned about that mass smelting system that I talked about previously. So we're going to go take a look at that. It's a little tip that I noticed from one of Generic B's videos, I think from the Minecraft server. That's very cool. Anybody in here? Hello? Villagers? Oop. Somebody still alive? There you are. Very good, very good. You guys are fighting over who gets to leave. There you go. You win. Somebody... You still just opening and closing the door to be contrary, or is it somewhere else? Apparently is somewhere else. Let's get down the villager-proof hole. And pop back up. I don't know if I had gotten rid of the old nether portal the last time or not, but now when you go in that portal down in my mineshaft, it pops right up here to the new nether hub, to the portals up here. So there's not a whole lot of jumping back and forth to get to this hub anymore. And let's get ourselves up here. Let's see if I can still manage to do this. Aim right about there. And we skip having to swim up the water stream. So over here we had this mass smelting system that we've been using earlier to get all of that netherrack smelted up. Currently, the system is empty. Now, what I have learned is, you know how you can smelt stuff with a lava bucket? Well, what you can do is you can actually fill the system with lava buckets, and it works just exactly the same, but what's cool is when the bucket gets emptied, as soon as this starts smelting something, this bucket gets emptied and the furnace burns for 100 items, right? The empty bucket is ejected the same way the fuel is and comes around and ends up going in the chest, which is very cool. Let me get something to smelt just so I can show you. Do I have room to have more netherrack smelted, or am I full up on nether brick now? Oh, I got room. Let's go ahead and smelt these up here. And at some point I'll have to bring back some netherrack from the hub area, because I got tons in there. So let's just go ahead and dump these in here. So it started burning, instantly replaced this lava bucket with another lava bucket. Empty bucket went down here and sits over here. Pretty spiffy stuff. And then I could just take the empty buckets, fill them up, and throw them back in that chest, and they will repeat the cycle. The lava's a lot nicer for the mass smelting because with the nether, we have all sorts of lava available to us, and it lasts longer than a piece of coal. So we're in good shape. Now, it might end up becoming more convenient if I end up with a lot of coal. Hold on, where am I going? I wanted to go this way. Actually, yeah, let's just tunnel this out while we're talking. Oops. This is the tunnel over to the nether fortress. I do have it marked, yeah. Where the blaze farm is. And where we built that big spiral staircase. So what was I saying? Oh, in the new snapshot, they're that they're doing for 1.6. Decimal points are important. The snapshots that they've been releasing for 1.6 Minecraft introduced a coal block, which they had kind of jokingly shown us as part of the April Fool's Day Minecraft 2.0 thing. But apparently it was either something that was already in the works to a certain extent, or they just thought it would be fun to actually implement, or maybe people wanted it. Who knows? But they're actually adding it to the game. And what the benefit to the coal block is twofold. One, you can more compactly store your coal. So if you have a lot of coal and it's over spilling, you can't fit it all in a single double chest, that sort of thing. You can, craft it together like you can redstone now, and it will save on space. But what's also nice about it is that individually, 9 coal will smelt 72 items. But apparently a coal block, as of the most recent update that I've seen, will smelt 80 items. So you get 10 coal for the price of 9 benefit, basically. Let me talk about this real quick, just in case I hadn't shown it. This is... Oops, I did not mean to break that. This is the beginnings of the lighting system for this stairway. I want lava placed here and pouring all the way down to the bottom. I've already got a hole dug over here for it. And I want it pouring all the way down to the bottom, and I want nether brick fence in here to protect you from walking into the lava. And then that lava will provide the lighting by shining out of here. And I thought that I could just dig straight down and it would match up everywhere, and I thought it would match up with this corner too, but it doesn't seem to be working quite that way, because here, I'm going to be digging down here and here, whereas over here, I'm digging down right next to it. It's somewhere I think my numbers are off. And it's a big enough project that I can't quite tell where exactly my numbers went wrong to be able to fix it. So I'm not planning to. I'll just fudge it as I go, I think, with this. But I've got quite a bit of digging out to do here before I get too much further. Or before I get to a point in this project that I can film anything for it. But we're going to go ahead and head down this way. It's a nice little shortcut as it exists so far. Whoa, hello. Give me another wither skull. Nope. No dice. I don't know if I showed you that or not either. It's been so long. But right here in the oldie ender chest, I have one wither skeleton skull. It is my first ever, and I'm super excited about it. I'm hoping to be able to get 2 more at some point in the relatively near future. And then we can have a wither skeleton, or wither boss fight. Won't that be fun for everybody? Meaning you, and probably less so me. Let's head down here. Down here is where I've been getting my lava, so let's go ahead and fill these buckets up while we're at it. There we are. You can tell where I've been pulling from the way the lava's flowing. Is there sources here? No. Oop. Okay, apparently there was. There's one under there. Oh, and there's one under there. Multiple layers of lava. Get those off the bar before I burn myself. And let's head back up. Let's see, some other channel news to round out the episode. Oh. Ow. Started, I believe, last week. It was my one release last week. Teach the Noob is the latest series that I've got going. Oh, for crying out loud, select the hotbar item. It's the latest series I've got going on the channel. It features me teaching my wife how to play video games. Currently, we're working on the Feed the Beast Ultimate Pack on a server that some friends of mine have set up and play on, that we're dubbing Live MC. Is he still? And that's been a lot of fun, and it seems to be very well received. It's gotten a lot of views already, and a lot of good comments on the first episode. I got another episode, like a half-length episode, with the rest of the footage that we filmed that evening, ready to go. It's in the pipeline. I just haven't actually rendered it out yet. If you're not familiar with video editing, rendering it is me actually compiling all of the bits and pieces together. Any text I put in, the intros, the outro in particular, is the most involved of the process, because I have to load up entire previous episodes in my editor program and look for about a 30-second highlight clip to resize and shift on the screen so that it ends up in the little box for the episode. And then I go, after it's uploaded to YouTube, I use YouTube's annotations to link that thumbnail over to the episode it's from in sort of a DVD menu screen format. And as a result of that, I try not to render my episodes too far ahead of when I'm planning to publish them, because I'd like those thumbnails to have the most recent episodes that I can feature in there. If I were to render them too far ahead of time, the thumbnails would be, 2, 3, 4 episodes behind. So nobody wants that. At least ways I don't want that. You guys probably don't care one way or the other. This is a very long tunnel. I think I've discussed I'm going with an ice and snow theme for this one. I haven't quite figured out exactly what I'm doing there. Dog's offering his options, but I don't think he really understands Minecraft, because some of the things he's suggesting right now just don't make any sense. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your patience in waiting for a new episode to come up on the channel. I'm hoping that things have settled down now. Oh, I missed by a little bit. I'm hoping things have settled down enough now health-wise with the family that I'll be able to record these more frequently. And I've got some other stuff coming up on the channel in the near future, hopefully near future. that I'm very excited about, but I don't want to talk about too much just yet, just because I'm paranoid that way, I guess. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.